Friends, welcome to Bank Exam Cafe, and in today's episode we are going to see the quantitative aptitude questions for IBPS PO, SBI PO, Bank Clerk, Railways and SSC CGL. Friends, here is the first question on the screen, that train P crosses a stationary train Q in 45 seconds and a pole in 15 seconds at the same speed. The length of the train P is 300 meter. What is the length of the stationary train? Friends, here there are two trains, P train and Q train. The length of the P train is given as 300 meter, and it is said that it crosses a pole in 15 seconds. And there is another train Q whose length we do not know, so let its length be x meter, and this P train crosses this stationary train in 45 seconds. So here, friends, from these two information we can find the speed of the pole, because the distance we know and the time we know, and therefore we can find the speed of the train P. So speed of the train P is equal to distance upon time, that is 300 upon 15, so which is equal to 20 meter per second. Now here we have got the speed of the train P, and now this train P crosses the stationary train Q. While crossing the stationary train Q, it will have to cover the total distance, that is 300 plus x. Means the distance, its own length and the length of the train Q. So the total distance will be 300 plus x, and the speed is 20 meter per second. And again here speed will be equal to distance upon time. So speed is 20 meter per second, which is equal to distance is 300 plus x upon time. Time taken is 45 seconds. So friends, here we can cross multiply and solve. So cross multiply these two, so it will be 45 into 20, which is equal to 300 plus x. So this 45 into 20, that will be 900. Take 300 to this side, so it will be minus 300, which is equal to x, and therefore x is equal to 600 meter, and therefore the length of the stationary train, that is equal to 600 meter. Now let us move for the another question. Friends, A can complete a piece of work in 20 days. B can complete the same work in X days. A and B work together. They can complete the same piece of work in 14 integer 2 by 7 days, that is equal to 100 by 7 days. So what is the value of X? Here, friends, A completes a work in 20 days. B completes it in X days, and A plus B together they work in 100 by 7 days. So here we will calculate their 1 day's work. So the A's 1 day's work will be 1 by 20, B's 1 day's work will be 1 by X, and A plus B together their 1 day's work will be 7 by 100. So from this we can write that 1 by 20 plus 1 by x is equal to 7 by 100. A's 1 day's work plus B's 1 day's work, which is equal to the A plus B, their together work, that is 7 by 100. So here 20x will be the LCM, so 20x, so here it will be x plus 20, which is equal to 7 by 100. So 25 is 100, cross multiply, so it will be 5x plus 5 to the 10, that is 100, which is equal to 7x. take 5x to other side, and so it will be 7x minus 5x, that is 2x, which is equal to 100, and therefore x is equal to 50, and so B will complete the work in x days. It means it will complete the work in 50 days. So A option is the correct option. So let us move for the another question which is on the screen. Question number 3. The area of a square is 1296 square meter. What is the area, what is the ratio of the perimeter of the squares to that of the rectangle if the length of the rectangle is twice the side of the square and the breadth is 14 meter less than the side of the square? Friends, here the area of the square is given as 1296. So the area of the square is given as 1296. Therefore the side of the square will be 36 meter. It is square root of 1296 is 36 meter. So the side of the square is 36 meter. Now there is a rectangle and whose dimensions are given as the length of the rectangle is twice the side of the square. Side of the square is 36 and its twice, that will be 72, and that is the length of the rectangle. So length of the rectangle is 72 meter, and it is said that the breadth is 14 meter less than the side of the square, that is 36 minus 14, that is equal to 22 meter, and we have to find the ratio of their perimeters. So perimeter of the square will be 36 into 4, and that is equal to 36 into 4, that is equal to 144 meter. And here the perimeter will be 72 plus 72, that is 144, plus 22 plus 22, that will be 44, and so it will be 188 meter, and we have to find their ratio. So that ratio will be 144 divided by 188, and that ratio becomes 36 by 47, and therefore the correct option is 36 by 47. E is the correct option. So let us move for the another question. Question number 4. A shopkeeper sells notebooks at the rate of 85 rupees each and earns a commission of 5%. He also sells pencil boxes at the rate of rupees 125 each and earns a commission of 20%. How much amount of commission will he earn in 12 days if he sells 6 notebooks and 5 pencil boxes? Now here, friends, a shopkeeper sells notebooks at the rate of rupees 85. So notebook he sells at the rate of 85 rupees each and earns a commission of 5%. He earns a commission of 5%. 10% will be 8.5, and therefore 5% will be 4.25. So in first case he gets the commission of 4.25 rupees per notebook, and in the second case he sells the pencils at rupees 125 and earns a commission of 20%. So for pencil he sells at 125 rupees and earns a commission of 20%. 10% will be 12.50, so 20% will be rupees 25. So this is the commission in the first case, and this is the commission in the second case, and he sells 6 notebooks and 5 pencils. So total commission he gets, that will be 25 rupees, 50 paise, and for 5 pencils the commission will be 120. So the total commission he receives is 150.50 paise. So friends, this is the commission for the 1 day, but he sells it for 12 days, and so the total commission will be 150.50 multiplied by 12, and that will be 1806.00. So 1806 rupees will be the total commission. Now let us move for the next question, that is question number 5. Here is the question number 5. It takes 1 hour 30 minutes to travel 150 km. How much time would it take to travel 80% of this distance at the same speed in minutes? So here it takes 1 hour 30 minutes means 90 minutes. So the distance to travel a distance of 150 km. So distance is 150 km and time taken is 90 minutes, 1 hour 30 minutes. How much time would it take to travel 80% of the distance? Now the distance is reduced by 20%, correct? 80% distance is to be traveled. It means 20% is reduced. So time definitely will also reduce by 20%. So 20% of 90 will be 18, and so the time required will be 72 minutes, and therefore the correct option is C option, 72 minutes. Friends, I hope you must have enjoyed this video. If yes, please like the video, share it with your friends, so that the notification of the newly uploaded video will reach to you and you will not miss any of the video. And please do not forget to subscribe the channel so that the notification of the newly uploaded video will reach to you and you will not miss any of the video. So friends, like the video, share it with your friends and subscribe the channel. Thank you very much from the very core of my heart.